Hello everyone, this is me Sharon, and for today's video I'll be teaching you how to make this shell coin purse. This is actually a revision of the shell coin purse tutorial that I published 4 years ago. For the materials, I'll be using this yarn I bought at Hanger Market. It's number 4 yarn, 3.25mm crochet hook, and I'm using a lighter to prevent these ends from fraying. And to start round 1, we will make a magic ring. We're going to chain 1 and then work 6 single crochet into the ring. Once we finished working 6 single crochet into the ring, we are going to work in spiral, meaning we're not going to work a slip stitch at the end of each round. So we will just continuously work single crochets. So for round 2, we will work 2 single crochet into every stitch around for a total of 12 single crochet. For round 3, we're going to work an increase or 2 single crochet into every second stitch around. By the end of this round, we should have a total of 18 single crochets. Now for round 4, we're going to work an increase into every third stitch around, and by the end of this round we should have a total of 24 single crochet. For round 5, the increase would be into every fourth stitch around. So by the end of this round, we should have a total of 30 single crochets. If you have been making a circle, I think you already know where to place the next increase on round 7. So for round 7, the increase would be into every 6th stitch around, and by the end of this round we should have a total of 42 single crochets. So once done, we are going to work the final round, and on this round we're going to work an increase into every 7th stitch around, so there should be a total of 48 single crochets. Okay, so after finishing this one, it's up to round 8. Now we're going to join the 2 circles together. So the next piece that you're gonna make, you will not fasten it off yet because we're going to join it by working a rib stitch. So to start, we're going to chain 6, and then we're going to slip stitch into the circle piece, and we're going to work on the front loop of the other, and then we're gonna chain 1 turn, and on the third chain, that's where we're gonna start working 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet into each of the next remaining chains for a total of 6 single crochets in this row. And then into the next stitch of this piece, we're gonna work in the front loop, slip stitch, chain 1, and on the third stitch we're gonna work our back loop only, single crochet. So there should be a total of 6 single crochet back loop only for this row, and into every row that we're gonna make. And then once we get to the last stitch, we're going to work a slip stitch into the nearest loop. So make sure that the right side is facing up. This is how we're going to work a slip stitch. And then we're going to chain 1, and on the third chain from hook, that is where we're going to start working again, back loop only, single crochet, until we have a total of 6 single crochets. We're just going to repeat that until we get to the other side, to the opposite side. I'm going to leave about 12 stitches for the opening of this coin purse. So you will see in here that I already made a couple of rows back and forth. In the next clip, I will be showing you the finished rows. After working the ribbed stitch, I'm going to chain 1 after slip stitching and then weave in the ends. And then this is the opening. I left about 12 stitches on both sides. Now for the flap, we'll make a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 8, or you can chain more if you want a longer flap. So after chaining 8, we're going to add an extra chain for the turning chain. Then next, on the second chain from the hook, that is where we're going to start our first single crochet, then 1 single crochet into each of the next chains, except the last one where we will work 3 single crochets. Now this will get us to the opposite side, where we will work 1 single crochet into each of the next stitches until we get to the last one. So once we get to the last stitch of row 1, we're now going to chain 1 and turn for row 2. We keep working 1 single crochet until we get to the 3 single crochet, in which we're going to work an increase or 2 single crochet into each of the 3 single crochet. And then after that, we will just simply keep on working 1 single crochet into each stitch until the end of this row. Now, once we get to row 3, it's very easy. After chaining 1 and then we turn, we will work 1 single crochet into each stitch until we get to the increase, where we will work an increase into one of the 2 single crochets. So we will work 3 increases. So for each of those 2 single crochet, into one of the 2 single crochets, we will work 2 single crochet or an increase. So we will do this 3 times, and then after that we will just continue working 1 single crochet into each stitch until we get to the last stitch. Now when you get to the succeeding rows, it's very easy. Once you trace the increase or 2 single crochet, you will just work an increase or 2 single crochet into one of the 2 single crochet group. So that's how easy it is, and then you just keep on working that increase until you get to the size that you want for the flap. So you don't actually get to follow the number of chains that I did. You can make 9 chains or 10 chains if you want, depending on the length that you want for the flap. Okay, so in here we will need a few more rows, and I will not be showing you the whole process of working the flap because I already told you you just need to work an increase into one of the 2 single crochets. And then once done, we're just gonna chain 1, and we will leave a long tail because we are going to attach it to one side, on this side. So this is what it looks like after we finished making the shell coin purse. This is actually a great gift idea, and the size is just perfect to put your coins inside or even some smaller bills. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.